Little Women has been something that's been part of who I am for as long as I can remember. I don't actually remember reading the book. I think it was read to me because there was never a time when I didn't know who Jo March was. And she was always my girl. She was my literary character. She was the person I wanted to be and the person who I hoped I was. And I loved her. And so I'd always had an idea of that character as something I might want to make something out of. It was something that I'd wanted to do for a very long time, and Timothée Chalamet, who is in Lady Bird and is also in Little Women, and obviously Saoirse Ronan is also in Tracy Letts, but Timothy asked me early, before he agreed, I think even, he said, "Why is this so important to you to make?" And I said to him, "Timothy, this may be a more personal film for me than Lady Bird. This is everything for me." And it was something that I went into Sony and I went into Amy and I said, before I had written and directed anything, I said, "You have to hire me because I'm the only one who can do this justice, and I have a very specific idea of what it's about, and it's about women, and it's about women as artists, and it's about women and money, and this is the story I'm interested in telling, and I'm not making it up. It's all in the text. It's part of what the book is. It's just an aspect of it we haven't delved into." So it was something that was just really, really close to the surface for me, and it sounds odd to say it feels like more autobiographical to me than anything I've made. As I've grown up with the book, I think every time I've revisited it, I've seen something different. I think when I first knew of it, it was very much in the coziness in the realm of childhood. And then as I got older, it shifted, and what I was interested in the book shifted. And then when I read it in my 30s, when I was writing this screenplay, it completely new parts of it jumped out at me. And the part of it that was just in clear relief was how the part of the book that takes place when they're adults is so poignant and so interesting because it's them as grown women trying to figure out how to honor the fearless youth that they had. And that was the perspective that I started coming at the writing from, which is if I start with them as adults and then allow their childhood to live alongside them, not as flashbacks, but as two separate timelines. The way when we walk down the street, we're always walking with our younger self. It's not just us there. It's who we thought we were going to be and then who we are. And I thought there was just something incredibly poignant about it.